Hey y'all, why does this background look like this? Uh-oh. What did I do? Hold on. I think I know what I did. StreamYard has done a lot of different things. Hold on. Video. Let me take this off. It's a virtual background. I don't want one. Well, that's interesting to know. What does this one do? I don't know what that one. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it switches up the background. Okay. Why you would want that, but it's interesting. Oh, and then you could add some other things. Okay. So y'all, I am on the $19 restream. Let me turn all that foolishness off. And okay, so I'll see some of the stuff I already had. Some of the stuff they saved. But anyway, I am coming to you showing you what I have done so far in the books that I was working in, and then also I'm going to base some pages. So let's see where I am at. I don't know when I pull that one out. Maybe I can do this one real quick. So I already have the paper in here, and I hope you all can hear me. Let me put the chat up here. Hey Bubbles, how you doing? Hi Boo. So I had started the reverse collage, and I was on here, and I was working on this page. Well, I've added some more stuff to it. What I did instead, and it's not finished, of course. What I did was I looked into my sticker books, and I got both of these books at Books A Million, and they have some beautiful stickers and stuff. And I figured I could make this a little bit quicker instead of cutting out magazines and stuff. Like you can do it however you want to do it, as expensive or inexpensive as you want. So there are sticker books that have different themes and stuff. So one I got on sale and one I didn't. So, so that's an option. And then I already showed you the collage books that I bought that I tore out. It's like 3 of them that I got. Buy 2, get 1 free. Isn't that interesting? So, yeah. And then basically you just start with a book or a journal or whatever, however you want to start it. I'm still new to this, so I watched the other people that do this. So what I got tired of looking at how it was looking kind of plain. I wanted to be done a little bit quicker. So I use stickers. Now what I will do, because I want it to look like a hat, I will come in, I'm not going to do it right now, either with some paint and paint whatever color is next to this, because I don't want this white part to show. So I'll color this part the black because that'll be her hair. This part brown, that'll be her skin. This part kind of greenish because that will be what that background is there. And then this part blue, and I will connect all those, and then I will come through and just make them all look uniform some type of way. I don't want it to just look like I just put it on there because obviously I didn't cut it out just right. Now you can leave it just like this, that's fine. So anyway, so then I saw that this little lady was walking. I said, well, let me give her a little hair, cut out hair bonnet also. So I'm going to get more into this page, but at least I wanted to show you that how I put down that part. I know if you saw it earlier, you were like, what the heck is she doing? Girl, I didn't know either. So in the meantime, I had seen this page and I love this blue, but I am going to go ahead and put some paint down on this side of the book. Wax paper, of course. And I'm going to put some of this blue down to pick up this blue. I think I'm just going to do the whole page blue. Unless I have another one I can stickle it. I don't know. Let me see what I got. I could stickle it with 2 colors. I could use my Gamma Salt. Oh, let me see. You know what? I may put this down and then come in with my Gamma Salt to Kuritake. And I had already shown y'all can buy these puzzle kits to store your art supplies. It's a very inexpensive way. I think they're going to be coming out with these kits and stuff that you can store this stuff. But yeah, these hold these really nicely, and then some other watercolors. Now you can put something down to make it not stick and stuff like that. Then I just got some generic pencils in here to show the size, some watercolors, and this is empty, this is empty, and that's got my, I was looking for these, that's got my Karen Dash things. But anyway, this is 7 layers. So I think it might be 8. This is the tiny, this is the tiny boss. And it's a puzzle case. Now, if you do get a puzzle case to store some of the stuff, it makes it really neat and easy to put stuff away. I do suggest you get the big rubber bands. I have 2 big rubber bands, and I put one going this way and one going that way because this does not lock, and these things are not locked. This is made for a puzzle. Y'all know what I mean. It's made for a puzzle. So I got that one, and then I got one that Bubbles bought me for my birthday, I think. I can't remember when she bought it for me for. She probably just felt sorry for me. She said, "Let me buy this girl a puzzle case." And so this one is the Buffalo, and I think this one has 7 trays. That one might have 8, but and like I said, these are puzzle trays, but you can use them for makeup. You can use them for your brushes. You can use them for whatever you want to. It's your puzzle cases. Do what you want to do. Let me see. Let me keep this one out. Let me see which one I want. Where's the Curie Talking one? I'll put these 2 out. Okay, and then I'll put these back. So I'm gonna put some acrylic paint down, and then I'm gonna put some Kuretake stuff on top. But let me do this in an order, so when I get ready to leave, I can just turn the camera off. And yeah, I do have the same shirt. This is my art shirt, so I'm not gonna mess up my good clothes to do art. So I already pulled out some of these colors. Now this one is not matte, but I got a plan for that. So let me set that right here. Keep this right here, and then I'm gonna show my little haul. And let me see. So this book right here I got from 5 and Below, the Creative Coloring Reverse page. And basically they give you the pages with all this artwork on here, and you can see what it is, and then you can draw the whatever it is that you see. It's really beautiful. I actually got this because I love the papers. I can cut these out and use these to do the collage stuff. So it's just another resource. I think this was $3.99. I think I was playing around with some people on here with it, and they were suggesting what we saw on the thing. It was really funny. So yeah. So I have this one out. Okay. Yeah, I might be seeping all over the place, but I have stuff out for a reason, so I can put it back. So the reverse collage thing that I was doing and that Kim was doing, you can use anything. Like this was at the Dollar Tree last month, and you could put some Mod Podge on here and start collaging on that. I'm actually going to start it on this side because I'm not a bunny, I'm not like a Easter whatever welcome friends. So, and then you can use this for something else. But anyway, so just put something on here, matte medium or something to even it out, and then you can do like these collages on top of here. This is $1.25, and it's already got a little hanger up in here, so you can hang it up on the wall. Yes. Then Kim had used a canvas for hers, and so this canvas I had left over. I bought it at a kit. It gave some paints and stuff in here. I'm not this kind of person right here, so I'm going to go ahead and just so over it or paint over it, and then let it dry, and then use this as my foundation to do a collage. Okay, so these are just some options that I'm showing you. You can also use the top of a shoebox. You can use whatever you want. So as far as one of my hauls, I did get these brushes in, and I got these in because I wanted to use my oil pastels more, and also pan pastels. Now this is a set of 6. Um, this is one end, and that's the other end. And that's one end of this one, and then this is the other end. So what you could do is use this with is your pan pastels or chalk pastel. Okay, wait, hold on. You can use it for this. This is soft pastels or pan pastels, but they're more the chalky kind of consistency. This is just another option. Hold on, y'all. And my fingernail polish is just to see testing it out. I still haven't taken the other out. Child, I'm ratchet, but yeah, no, I just so anyway, but yeah, you can use this in on here and actually paint more with not paint, but you know the painting motion. Hold on, let me see. And it'll make it neat so you don't have to get your hands grubby. And I know Bubbles does not like getting her hands grubby. Now it's really soft for this. Hold on. Uh, let's- okay, yeah. So y'all, I don't know if y'all can see those colors on here, and I guess you could just take as much time. I'm just doing it really quick. So you can go in and actually paint the pastel onto your book, your page, whatever it is you're using. Now, there's certain tips I think suggest better. I suggest better for this. Like this one is a little bit hard. I definitely suggest this tip for this kind of chalk kind of stuff. Did you see? It gets right in there and it puts it down. And then you do have to fix this because it's chalk. I mean, you know, pastels. So it puts color down and you don't have to get your hands all dirty and stuff. And these are washable. I think they were like $7 on Amazon. I got 6 of them. So I needed stuff to use so I can use my materials. The thing that I was having an issue with is why have all this stuff and not use it? And sometimes I do not want to get messy either. I don't want to create a whole mess. So these brushes are nice. Now I have another brush that I'm not going to pull it out right now, but it doesn't do this chalk very well. So now I have this. So y'all, I know the chat is doing chatting, but I'm going to get through this and then I'll try to read what I can read. And I love these. Love, love, love these. I always keep them in the sleeve because it does protect them if they actually get bumped so they won't spill out everywhere. So I got them. Oh, I got the brushes also to use with these or these. These are oil pastels. These are oil pastels. And then these are oil pastels also. Um, and then these are oil pastels also, or wax or whatever. These are the portfolios. So anyway, I got it also for this. I'm gonna use 3 for my pastel, and actually they're washable, so it really doesn't make a difference. But when you're using these, hold on, you can do like, you can either put it down and then take this and spread it all up into the corners of your coloring page or whatever it is that you're doing. Or you can do like this, put it on the tip, and then do that. And you're not touching it, you're not smearing it, you're not getting your hands dirty. Okay. And you're also conserving product. So I like that. And you can blend with this because it's actually making it onto another medium. So if you're a blender, you can put these down and blend your colors. Because a lot of people have these oil pastels and they don't use them. They think they're big crayons and they do it and then they got their fingers dirty. Girl, you don't have to do all that. Get you the right tools to get the job done. Very inexpensive also at Amazon. These little things, like I said. They have other varieties of it also. If if you don't like that. Hold on, let me put this back. I am a firm believer in putting my stuff back. So Okay. So you can use those with any of those, and also the Crayola ones. I mean, most of the companies have these type of oil pastels and stuff, so you can do that with it. And okay, so then I needed some crayons because I'm gonna do a project with some Crayola projects, and I had given my pencils away, my Crayola pencils, but I needed something, so I got this 50 set. Now these are actually really cute. These are erasable Crayolas. And I tell you, this is so cute. I'm gonna put these in a pencil case, y'all. So, but they look really nice. So let me swatch them. I mean, they're supposed to be the Crayola pencils, but they are erasable. So the formula is going to be a little bit different. Nice packaging. You know, you can keep it all together and everything if you want to, but I'm going to tear this apart and make this a junk journal book with my book binding machine. They look so cute, don't they? They look like an adult coloring Crayola pencil. So let's see what we got here. And I'm not going in any particular. Okay, y'all know I can't see. Oh my goodness. It does have an eraser. And it's got Crayola. Hold on. It's got an eraser. It's got Crayola on there. Erasable. What is this? I think it's a name here. I can't see it, y'all. I apologize. Um, and you know what Crayola serves. Crayola serves color. I'm just gonna pick a couple. And this is stock card paper. And I think I got some product on here because that's not. Hold on, Okay, here's a better side. It's Crayola, y'all. We ain't expecting a whole, you know, ink tint situation, but it is nice and it's so cute. This is everything. The cute set. Be nice for some new colors. I think it was $11 for 50. Now you know Crayola is a harder pencil. And it's a cheap pencil. I mean, cheaper made. Ooh, I didn't mean a cheap. You know what I mean? It's an affordable pencil. That's what I mean. Affordable. I didn't mean cheap. And you have to have some Crayolas. Now, I didn't want to get another 120 set of the Crayolas. I think they might even be 150 because I know because they are a little bit firmer. I don't really use these a lot, but I do love the Crayola company and the brand, and I do put some respect on it. So they have some nice brown colors in here. But like I said, I'm doing a whole page of Crayola products. And I'll show the products that I do have. So these are really cute. I love, they are just, oh yeah, they're erasable. You know, because sometimes when you can't erase colored pencils just like talking about. Oh my goodness, look how that erases. It sure does. You cannot erase color, even if you use, sometimes the electric pencil sharpeners doesn't even do, I mean a pencil thing eraser. So that went right through it, that line right across. So this does erase, okay? That was the only thing I know. Sometimes you make a little mistake and you want to erase it, and with colored pencils, you cannot just erase it. And I have not sharpened these or anything. I just opened them out the box. Okay, and so I assume there's a name on it. But anyway, so I got those. I'm going to put them in their case, but let me just get them off of here, this table real quick. And okay, I'm gonna put them over here. I think they are adorable. They're fancy looking. They do roll. But, you know. Okay. They remind me of a cheerleader or something for some reason. Yeah, and they're long. But anyway, so that's that. And this will take care of me having my Crayola pencils. Because I wanted some. You got to have some. I think I have a 12 set around here. I don't know where they are, but the 150 that I had or the 120, I definitely gave it away because I cannot find it. So what else did I get? Oh, I got some more stuff that I got to go pick up. Oh, okay. I told you about that. Told you about that. All right. So let's just go ahead and put some color down for this page. And I'm just going to base it with this blue, and then I'll come in either after it dries and put the watercolor on here. And you can do this any kind of way you want to. And this is matte. This is the apple barrel. I think you get this at Walmart or maybe ooh, Walmart or well, Joann's is going out of business, y'all. And I'm gonna say I ain't really mad at it because I mean I do like the fabric stuff, but I haven't been coloring it so long that it's not gonna be something that I'm gonna be sad about. And I really like coloring right now, and they don't have a lot of stuff coloring supplies, and the stuff that they do have is kind of overpriced to me. So I'm gonna pour this on here on this side, and then I'm gonna spread it with one of these brushes. Y'all do however y'all want to. Okay, y'all know. It's your coloring book. Now you can put some washi tape on here if you want to, but I'm not gonna go too far down in here because I don't know if I want. I might. You know what? It's okay because I'm gonna use the watercolor. So if something gets on the other side of the page, it'll be okay. And all I'm trying to do is commingle those two pages together. And this stuff you gotta kind of smear kind of quickly because it does dry pretty fast. See, this shirt is again. I was trying to get into that paint. And y'all, I apologize. I'm gonna look at the chat in a minute. I can't see very well. So I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you or anything like that. Now, I actually like how you can see part of what was in there on the page already. For some reason, I'm just weird like that. So I just put a light coat down. And just go across it to make it even. All right. So I put this in some water. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. My shoulder and everything is hurting. Okay, so I put this in some water and let it sit. Before I wash it, I don't want it to get dry. And I've already used a couple of these. I don't want it to get dry. So I just keep it right there until I finish whatever I'm doing. So that was bright blue. So I'm going to let that dry. Now I could use a dryer. I guess I could. Let me see. Get this. Now this does make the paper buckle. If you want to, you can put some clips on the end, which I sometimes do. But normally, once it's dry and everything, and you close it up and maybe put some more books on top, it'll flatten out. And this is not a hair dryer. This is a craft dryer, a paint dryer, but it's for crafting. So don't use your hair dryer unless you're really aware what you're doing. And don't use this on your hair. I did it on one part of my hair one time, just trying it. It's kind of fried it, and this dries really fast. And then you flip over, try to equally dry. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this page, but at least I got it prepped for something, and I really like that. So whatever our colors are over here, I will put on the other side with the collage. I don't know. I've got something in mind, but I don't know. So that's a page right there that I just set up real quick. And then, you can just go through your books and do two, three, 4 pages at a time. That's why I like to have a couple of books. I did the same thing on, well, this one I actually did to tear out. I think I prepped some other pages. Yeah, okay, I did prep. I prepped this one, but I don't like the color. I prepped this one the same way, and I left it so you can see whatever was going through here. So that one is prepped, and then that, of course, I showed you. I got another page in here that I prepped. I thought I did. And it's okay if I don't pull it out right now. But yeah, so you look at the pages and see what colors is basically matching the colors that pop out. Is it in here? Over here? Uh, okay, this was the one that I had been working on that I first started, where I wanted to make Dorothy Dandridge have that little hair floral thing on here. So, and then this over here, it was just empty windows. So I took other people that had headdress on, and so I'll bling it out later. But I'm just starting it up, and you don't have to finish the whole thing at one time. Okay, and I work on it whenever I get an ideal or something like that. So that's that. Did I do anything with this other book? Miss Ivy Pearl is coming on at 8, and I want to catch her. So, and what I was talking about when I say stickle, the way that I did that page, I put the black blue down, the bright blue, but I'm going to come through with another black and another blue and stickle it. Now this page is still not done because I have not put any Posca paint on it. I have not blinged it out, but it's just kind of interesting to go ahead and get the pages ready. So um, yeah, okay. Now I do have another book that I bought, and I got it from Books a Millions. It was $10. Oh yeah, this one I got a plan for. I'm gonna cut up some Kirby pages that I colored, and then I found a magazine that has some marching ants. So somehow I will find some. I like this because I can actually put them on here like they're actually marching, and then bling this out some other type of way. Oh, here's another page that I just did the paint on there, and then I stickled this side over here, but I kept this main picture on there. So, and I apologize if I'm showing some of y'all the same pictures, but I want you to see I'm growing at this. So this is the first time I've done collages when I was little, but adult collaging is a whole thing. Like adult coloring is a whole different vibe. It's totally different than you know kitty book coloring, I don't know. And I am very particular, and I want stuff that is done by artists. I don't want AI. I thought I liked it, and I do like maybe a nice combination, but I prefer books that are colored by humans. Now I did pick this page. I was going to do something with over here. I did put some color down on that page, match this color. And so I saw her, and I do like how this looks, so I can work something with that. And then on this page, I did find some pictures that I did like, and I'm going to cut these all out. And even though they have words, I'm not a word person. I do like this. Um, and then, okay, not that one. Love, joy, all that. So I will come back and show you what I do with that one. So this is another page. I just put the matte paint down, and I picked that page. And so whatever stuff I put over here, I want it to be ivory, white, and grays for that, whatever collage I come up with. So that way you're tying up both of the pages together. This is how I'm approaching it. And I got some tips from some of the other people that I've seen doing these, but I'm putting my own stank on it. Yes, that means flavor. So the book that I got um, the other day, let me show you. Where is it at? It's a huge book. Uh-uh. Hold on. Somebody that came over here and took my book. Oh, I hate when y'all do that. Why y'all do that to me? Y'all know I'm old. It's the biggest book oh, here it is right here in front of me. Isn't that something? So I was down to Books a Million, and uh-oh, I got this book. I'm not going to paint on camera right now. I'm not really feeling it because I can't move around like I want to. So I'll do whatever I'm going to do, and I'll come back later tonight. So Lonely Planet's Beautiful World. This was $10. It was normally $45 or something like that. First of all, it has a beautiful jacket on it. Okay, so this is the book, but this jacket is everything. It is nice. I like the way that it's folded. It did come in a plastic wrap. They had one that was already opened, and so I looked at that a little bit, and then I got the one that was sealed. Now, this is an excellent book to start doing reverse collages in or whatever. Like, look at these pages. Uh-oh. Oh, that's my microphone. I'm not using that one. Look at these pages. And for $10. Now, you can use this as a collage book and cut these things out and put them someplace else, but this book makes me not almost feel like I don't even want to rip it up. Like, this is a coffee table book. Look at all these. You can get some inspirations and use it as a reference book to color in your coloring books. I don't even know what that is. And they have what it is at the bottom, but y'all can't see right now. So, but that is beautiful. So, photography is like, well, no, I keep telling y'all what I used to do. Anyway, never mind. But that was a hobby too, photography. Yeah, from the time like old school cameras where you would get the film and develop it and everything and print it off. That's a very expensive hobby. But I think now they probably changed it now because everything is more computer. I did it when we didn't have computers and stuff like that. So yeah, but you can use this as a beautiful reference book. But I do plan on using this as a collage book. But look how beautiful it is. It's gonna be so hard. Well, I'm definitely gonna have a plan when I do attack a page on here. And plus it is huge. Let me see, is it the size of my window gourd? Where's my window gourd at? All right. Which one of y'all came over here and got my book? Here it is, right here. Now, window gourd is bigger, but it is, yeah, window gourd is still bigger. Yeah, but this is my second biggest book. And I got it from Books a Million. If any of y'all that are out here doing reverse collages or whatever, or you just want a nice coffee table book. Now, these pages are gorgeous, but wait till I get to the middle of it. Yeah, you can cut this up if you want to. I should have bought two. I may go back and get another one because some of these things, I may go back to get another one and then, oh, look at that. Aerial version of view. A view is a view. Shout out to A View is a View. I love penguins. Oh, that's beautiful. See, these images are the same images that are in some of these books. I mean, coloring books. Yes. But this is beautiful background for collages. Oh, the colors, the quality. Now, this is glossy paper. So, ooh, isn't that gorgeous? So you may want to put some matte medium down to take the gloss away so you can put pencils on top. But this page right here, and if you did get it to cut it up, oh my goodness, definitely have a plan. You don't want to waste all that lusciousness. This is gorgeous. I think those Chinese lanterns or stuff. Yeah, you get a lot of inspiration behind looking at these art books or coffee table books. Look at that. Wow. Gorgeous. $10 at Books a Million. Oh, look at that. And you can cut these kind of pages out of these books and put them in your coloring books too, y'all. Do y'all know that? Or you can take some of your coloring book drawings, cut them out before you color them, and put them in here, and then color them. That's the instant background. Hello, somebody. Okay, I may do that. Put some, not in this book, but another book. Put some pages in the background, and then color the page in a regular coloring book, and then put some Mod Podge on top to seal it all up. Look at that. That's gorgeous. This is perfect background for that mermaid lady in Dark Fairies. A cave looking under the sea thing. Gorgeous. Now you don't have to add anything to it. You can just paint over top of these. You can do whatever you want to do. Ooh, ooh, lovely aerial view. I love this. I have no idea what it is. I think it's a sandstorm or something. I don't know, but it is beautiful. The colors. And like I said, there is an explanation of what everything is at the bottom of the book. This almost looks like a collage. Oh, look at these birds. Kirby has some birds in there. You can color your birds white and black like that and gray. Yeah, these are inspirations. Yeah, I love it. Buffalo. Buffalo soldiers. Just gorgeous, y'all. I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. As soon as I flip this, I'm gonna get off of here. And I'm not showing all of the pages, but enough. Total inspiration. Just beautiful. Oh, I hope y'all not telling me we can't hear you. I hate that. I get on here like, we can't hear you. I know that is so frustrating. But I did pay for the Restream version, and immediately when I signed on, everything was fine. See, I think it's a scam. I think Restream, which is offering their service for $45. I'm sorry, not Restream. StreamYard is offering their service for $45 a month. Who's going to pay that? That's beautiful. And Restream is offering it, and here's an explanation of the pictures, the locations, and the photographer and everything. For I paid $19, and after I paid it, then I went ahead and canceled it. So I got a good 30 days out of this to use. Yeah, this is one of the most beautiful books I have seen in a long time for $10, and it does have the little tie where you can bookmark your page. Let me see if I can read these comments, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I see Miss Bubbles. Hey, boo. Yes. Thank you. Hey, Kim. How you doing? Okay. Let me see. My goodness. Okay. Hey, Amy. Thank you so much for coming over today also. I greatly appreciate it. Because Kim was reading the comments. Now I can see them halfway up on here. Hold on. Hi, Dead of Night Coloring. Oh, I love your name. I heard about how you have your name because you get up in the middle of the night, the dead of the night, and do your coloring and things while everybody's sleeping. That way you can get your stuff out. You can do what you want to do. Late night coloring. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate you, Dawn. You are so loyal. You can do whatever you like. It's your book. Okay. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you how to color, boo. So thank y'all for watching this video, and I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna have some dinner, make a nice salad, and then I will come through and show you what I do if late at night. But I do know that Ivy Pearl is coming on at 8. What time is it now? It's 7:28. Tailor made. Hey boo, tailor made got them nails done. We can't wait to see what color we got. What color they threw on the wall. Mhm. So yeah, so I'll check you out later. Like I said, Ivy Pearl is coming on at 8 o'clock. I think it's Eastern Standard Time. I think she's got a flyer set up. So just go type in Ivory Pearl and then you'll see her. She has a live schedule. So yeah, so I'm going to do some work and I'll be coloring while I'm listening to her, and then I'm checking out some other stuff on the channel, eating my dinner, and then I'll come back and show you tonight. If anybody wants to come over later to color before we go to bed, and you are most welcome. Everybody is welcome. I'm not. I just choose different methods of interacting with people, but I like this whole community, the whole vibe. But everybody doesn't have to be besties and chatting all the time and all that. We can still come on here and color and be respectful. And I know I am a true Leo. So if you ever read the characteristics of Leo, that's pretty much how I am. But I am trying to do better. It's hard though sometimes. But thank y'all for watching.